The meter reader saw the cat sit only on the rotated water meter lid, one paw parked beside the arrow, while every other lid stayed empty. At first, he laughed it off as warmth. On a sidewalk route, cats claim metal, shade, and little sun patches, without asking anyone for permission out there. But the next pass brought the same picture again. Same tabby, same curb strip, same round lid, same patient paw near that little arrow. A warmer-looking lid sat a few steps away in open light. She glanced at it once, ignored it, and settled back on the marked one again. The first useful detail was small, a thick white chalk slash on the concrete, sitting beside the lid, not on it, right in plain sight. He tested the easy answer with a small treat on the sidewalk. She sniffed it, left it, and returned to the same edge beside the lid. By the next route pass, he was slowing before he reached her. The habit had become part of his ordinary workday map now instead of past. Not every lid. That was the part that bothered him. She passed the others and chose the one with the mismatched mark again, like a fixed stop each time. So he kept the warm metal answer alive a little longer. It was ordinary, believable at first, and easier than treating sidewalk markings seriously on a quiet route. He brushed dust from the surface, and for a second, that answer almost worked. But her paw returned to the arrow again in the end. One thing still did not fit. The chalk slash was fixed on concrete, while the arrow belonged to the lid itself, not the sidewalk at all. That was when he stopped managing the cat and crouched to check the route point itself, with his finger hovering between both marks instead of passing for once today. The correction was quiet, embarrassingly simple. The arrow was not meeting the chalk slash under his gloved finger. The lid had turned a few degrees away from its mark. The faint dust arc around the rim gave the old clue a new job. It showed where the lid used to sit before on the concrete. Now the same cat behavior read differently after he saw it. She was not choosing the whole lid. She kept returning to the shifted side. He nudged the lid closer, careful and slow. The arrow nearly met the slash, but nearly was still not lined up for her yet on this route pass. She leaned forward, then stopped short. That same chalk slash from earlier was now guiding the last part of the fix for him, not the cat. He almost stood up and kept walking. Then her paw came back to the edge, right beside the still offset arrow. Quiet as before on that lid. The first route view returned in his mind from the very first route stop. Cat, lid, arrow, chalk slash. The answer had been sitting inside that frame since the beginning. He turned the lid the final few degrees until the arrow met the chalk slash. She stepped away from the center at once near the grass. He waited with his hands off the lid. She came near it again, sniffed the rim, and stayed beside the grass instead, not the lid center. On the next pass, the same route looked different. The water meter lid lined up, the cat walked past, and the opening paid off in one quiet frame for him.